Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with a video response for Eddy's baseball autographs. He is celebrating 1 year here on YouTube. I just want to say congrats, Eddy, on 1 year. You're definitely going to be around for many more, I'm sure, and delighting us with all your content that you put out. Very well thought out videos, very great production as well for somebody who's fairly new. I definitely look up to you because I'm very low budget, but you definitely do a great job. And Eddy would just like us to do a video response for his contest, kind of telling a feel good, um, right, defying like odds kind of baseball story about a player. And when I saw this video, the first person that came to mind for me is Curtis Pride, who's actually one of my favorite baseball players that I learned of when I was young. And I got his card right here. I've had it out for a while to remind me to make sure I do this video for him. Let's do just one card I have of him. I have a few others. In a binder. I think it's in this one. I can probably grab it for you real quick. Honestly, I need to add them in a different binder, but let's see if he's in here. Pretty sure I put him in here. Yeah. Just got a few, but I've had him in there. So, Curtis Pride, if you've never heard of him, was born deaf. And obviously, playing sports, that can really be a hindrance or a handicap to you. It's honestly a handicap for anybody. But he was born deaf at birth from rubella, which it's an infection caused by the rubella virus. It's also known as the German measles or the 3-day measles. So it had a reaction, or he had a reaction to it, and basically lost his hearing as a baby. But he was very good at being able to read lips, and obviously have a heightened sense of sight, to pay more attention to things, and he wanted to try baseball, and he ended up putting together actually a pretty decent career. Was Wasn't necessarily a starter, but for somebody with a handicap, honestly, it was pretty cool. I found out about him at my library. I was about, I want to say 11 or 12, and my mom was, she was friends with the librarian, so they were talking and doing research and whatever they needed to do there. And so, like, when we'd finish our school or whatever, because we were homeschooled, so we'd go to the library and read books, or get stuff for book reports, all kinds of stuff. And they had these like old books that they were selling for like a quarter, 50 cents, or whatever. And there was a Reader's Digest magazine from like 1994, I think, 1993, and it was a story about him in there, quite a few pages. And I don't know if I still have it, but I had it for the longest time. And I just remember reading through it and thought it was really interesting, so I bought it for like a quarter, took it home with me, and added it in my collection. And it was a really good read just to learn about him, a player I never learned before. And it actually led me to go to my first ever card show, which was at I think it's the Westminster Mall. No, it was up in Broomfield or something like that. I can't remember what the mall was. It was a long time ago. I was about 12. And there was a card show up there. There's just maybe 6 or 7 tables there. It's kind of towards the end of the day, so a lot of people left. And I was looking for cards of this guy because I didn't have any, and I didn't really do eBay yet. So, and I just remembered we weren't able to find any, but actually one of the vendors there, he had a card shop in the mall, and we went there and we were able to find a couple. And he even, in a complete, like months later, in a completely different card shop, that card owner recognized me and wondered if I actually found some. And I was like, yeah, I got an autograph of his, which is in my autograph collection. So it kind of went off track there, but that was just kind of cool. But it just kind of led me on a journey to kind of collect some of his cards. And but it's just a really cool collection to do of somebody who overcame his disability and ended up having a good career. He hit 250 for his career with 20 home runs, 82 runs batted in limited time. But actually played from 93 all the way to 2006. He did go up and down from the minors sometimes, but still had, honestly, I mean, a successful career in the MLB. And of course, got to live the dream that we all would love to be able to do, is play in the MLB. He also became a coach at Gallaudet University in 2008. He also served as assistant coach of the Wareham Gatemen of Cape Cod Baseball League, and he's also has a foundation that he helps kids that are hard of hearing as well. So really good guy. He won the Tony Coniglio Award in 1996 for an MLB player who best overcomes adversity through the attributes of spirit, determination, and courage. And in 2016, he won the prestigious Henry Viscardi Achievement Awards, and he keeps, and he lives in Washington, D.C. right now. So that's from his Wikipedia page, so make sure I got his facts right. So just a cool story of someone who came over his disabilities and had a successful career. So I hope this is this entry will work for you, Eddie. If it's not, that's alright. You don't have to enter me in it. I just want to be able to do a response and give awareness to your channel. And hopefully you guys will make a video for him. You don't have to be subscribed to his channel if you want to do a video response, but it'd be preferable so he could see it and you could see it if you want, just in case. So make sure you keep an eye out on his videos. So thank you, Eddie, for hosting this. Look forward to seeing some other people's responses, and I hope everybody's doing well. So make sure you go check out Eddie down below in the link down in the description. Alright, see you guys.